Hi guys, I'm back with a review of 10 different types of yogurts. So I feel like you either love yogurt or you hate it. I think it's a texture thing for most people, but I love it. I have it for breakfast or for a snack. I like to switch it up, buy different kinds, add different things to it, stuff like that. Yogurt is defined as a fermented dairy product. Is derived from the fermentation of milk by two bacterial cultures. They're called Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bucceus. I don't know, I think I butchered those two. Yogurt is a great source of calcium, potassium, and vitamin D. It also contains live and active cultures, which helps those with lactose intolerance better digest it. I love yogurt because it's so versatile, it's nutrient dense, it comes in different forms to help those with different taste preferences because we don't all love the same thing. It can be overwhelming though when you're going down the grocery aisle and you see 50 different kinds of yogurts. So that's kind of why I'm making this video today, to help you, educate you on how to pick a healthier choice. So there are many different kinds of yogurts. There's Greek yogurt, non-dairy, dairy-free, low-fat, non-fat, almond, soy, kefir, Skyr, plain, flavored, French style, and so many more. Alright, so now that we've established that there are many different types of yogurts, let's talk about the nutritional content. So the first thing I like to do when I'm picking out a yogurt is look at the back on the nutrition facts, and first I look at added sugars. So added sugars are those sugars that don't come natural. They don't have natural fruits or anything like that. It could be sweeteners such as sugar, fruit juice, concentrates, and high fructose corn syrup. Instead of buying those kind of yogurts, you could go for a plain yogurt and add your own sweeteners such as honey or fresh berries. That would be delicious. Also, if you are on a plant-based diet, make sure you're grabbing yogurts that are fortified with calcium and vitamin D, just because those diets are usually lacking in those areas. Another indication that yogurt is a healthy choice is by looking at the ingredient list. So simply, if the ingredient list is long, maybe that's not the best choice because they might have a lot of different ingredients that aren't the healthiest options. So I always look for ingredient lists that are short, just because you can actually see what's in it, and they usually don't have weird names that you don't even know what it is. Another tip I like to do secretly is add in Greek yogurt or high-fat yogurt into my meals and stuff like that, just to make it a healthier choice instead of sour cream or mayonnaise, just because it's a healthier option and you honestly can't taste the difference. So to the yogurt, I bought 10 different kinds, and I was just going to quick go through them, give you my input. I've tried all of them, they're delicious. So there's some almond milk ones, soy, dairy-free, a lot of different ones out there for any type of diet, any type of preferences, which is awesome because everyone's different. I'm going to put the nutrition facts up next to me. So I'm going to quick go through them. I bought all this stuff at Target. So the first one is the Chobani Greek yogurt, raspberry on the bottom. See it? This type of yogurt, the Chobani brand, had a lot of different kinds of flavors, as well as a plain kind. Like I said, you could do the plain kind and add it into different foods instead of sour cream or mayonnaise, which is awesome. So they have a lot of different types of flavors out there. It is $1.19, so not that bad. Usually these are they go on sale for 10 for 10 or whatever. So that would be a good choice if you want to stock up if you really like this kind. Calories are pretty good. The sugars are very high. I think it says 9 grams of added sugars, which It's not the best. Total sugars are 13, so it's not the best. It is sweetened with sugar and fruit juice concentrate as a sweetener, so again, not the best option, but if you don't eat this regularly, like every single day, you'd be fine. Just to have it once in a while. It's made with non-fat Greek yogurt, so that's good. It says no fake fruit, no artificial flavors, stuff like that. The ingredient list is not too long, so that's good. But it does say that the sugar and the fruit and vegetable juice concentrate. It also has raspberry puree, which is a good option, so that's where some of that sugar is coming in, which is okay. I really like this kind. The flavors taste really good. I don't have it all the time, but it is a good option to have on hand. Right, the second one is the Icelandic Provisions Skyr Strawberry Lingonberry. I don't know, I probably butchered that too. Looks like this. You've probably seen all of these in the grocery store. This one didn't have a lot of flavors, which I would say is a downfall just because the Chobani kind had like more than 10 different flavors. This one had maybe like 3 or 4. But again, that's okay. This is the Skyr one, which is a strained yogurt that's creamy and thicker than Greek. And it has more protein than regular yogurt, so if you have a hard time getting your protein goal for the day, this would be a really good option to include. It's good in sugars, calories, as you can see. Again, the calories and stuff doesn't really matter. If you just have like one of these, it's not a big deal. Added sugars are a little high, but it's 7 grams of added sugars and 10 total grams of total sugars, which is less than the Chobani one, the first one. So this one tastes really good. I really, really like this one, and it's a really good option. If I had to choose, I'd choose the Icelandic. But it is a little more expensive. It's $1.59. So the third one is the Silk Almond Milk Yogurt Alternative Dairy Free. This is a great alternative for individuals who are lactose intolerant and can't tolerate dairy that well. It does have a lot of added sugars, and it is higher in calories. The taste is okay. Not my favorite, but if I was dairy free, I would definitely eat this just because it's not bad, but you can definitely tell it's dairy free. It has quite a bit of added sugars. Like I said, it has 12 grams, which is almost double what the Icelandic had. The ingredients are kind of long on this one as well, but it does have live and active cultures, which is good. It's hard to say what is good and bad because what I might like, you might not like, so just take this with a grain of salt, but I just wanted to help you how I look at yogurts. I look at the sugar content, then I look at the ingredients, and then I look at the calories just to see if they're outrageous or not. This next one is very popular. I've seen it a lot. It is expensive, but not as expensive as the Icelandic. It's $1.33. Not that bad, really, considering. It's Oi by Yoplait. It's the black cherry flavor. It's French style yogurt, which is full fat yogurt. It actually has less protein and more sugar than regular yogurt. But with this yogurt, a better option would be to choose the plain French style kind, and then you can add in your own ingredients, like I said earlier, like honey or fresh berries of your own. There's 10 grams of added sugar, 15 total grams. This is what it looks like. Glass jar. It looks really fancy. I personally would probably just have this as like a dessert or something. I like to have yogurt that's higher in sugar just as a dessert because it's occasional, you know. The ingredient list is very, very small, which is great. And it has live and active cultures again, which is awesome. So I also picked up the dairy-free coconut dairy alternative one by Oi, the raspberry kind. This one had a little bit more sugars in it. The ingredient list is a little bit longer, but it does taste really well if you are dairy free, so that's a good option. It's also good if you need a full fat, so some people don't reach the amount of fat or they're trying to gain weight, stuff like that. That would be a good alternative once in a while to increase your bulk. Next one was really popular for a while. You either like it or you hate it. I like it. It's the Too Good yogurt. It only has 2 grams of sugar, and you either love it or you hate it. It's not that sweet, obviously, because there's not a lot of sugar in it, but I don't mind it. I like to add stuff to it, like granola or other fruits or, sweetener. Ingredient list is good. There's only 80 calories. There's not a lot of fat. And yeah, only 2 grams of total sugars. So yeah, either you love it or you hate it. This one is, let's see, $1.49. So not bad, and these usually are on sale as well. Like, I don't even know what it is, but they're usually on sale. The next one is a little more expensive, probably my most expensive one, just because it's, I don't know, oats, I guess, but it's $1.89, and it's the Chobani strawberry vanilla oat probiotic yogurt. Ooh, that's a lot. This is a great alternative, though. It tastes really well. If you are dairy free and can't tolerate dairy, there are 14 grams of added sugars, which is pretty high. There are only 3 grams of protein as well, so it's not a great source that will fill you up in the morning if you're having this just for like breakfast. I would definitely choose a different option, maybe the Silk one that's dairy free. That one had a little more protein in it, but yeah, so that one's okay in my opinion. Again, I'm not dairy free, so I can have the other ones, which taste a little better. So the third to the last one, I bought a lot, but I really want to try all of these for you guys, was the So Delicious dairy-free coconut milk yogurt alternative in key lime. Ooh. This was actually really good. I like this one because it contains vitamin D and B12, which is great because it's usually lacking in people. It's awesome that it's in yogurt. It is higher in carbs, but again, if you have it in the morning, it's going to give you some energy and help you feel full throughout the day until your next meal, which is great. There's not a lot of fat. There are quite a bit of sugars, and the ingredient list is pretty long, but it's a great alternative if you are dairy free and you like coconut. It does have a coconutty flavor. But yeah, this one was $1.69. I think it's a great alternative. If I had to choose for dairy free, I would probably choose this one taste wise, just because it is really good. And it had a lot of different options too, like flavors. Alright, so you've probably heard a lot of Activia helps you digest things. It's a probiotic kind. Billions of live and active probiotics. That's what it says on the top. I did buy the dairy-free peach hibiscus flavor just because I wanted to try the dairy-free. I have tried the other one, which is good as well. I don't know if this is new, but I really wanted to try it. So, let's look. This one probably has the most ingredients out of all of these so far. Total sugars is 8 grams, which is not bad at all. They are all added, so there's nothing natural sugars at all. 5 grams of protein, which is good. It's higher in carbs and has some good protein, so that should help you feel full throughout the day until your next meal, not all day. It's a good alternative. It tastes well. It's almond milk, not coconut milk, so if you don't like coconut, this will be a good option. Can't center it. This one had maybe like 3 or 4 flavors, but I think it's new, so they might be coming out with more. And this one was, let's see, I wrote everything down, $1.79, so a little more expensive, but it does help with your digestion if you have issues. And then the last one is the Chobani Complete Advanced Nutrition Yogurt Key Lime. I really like key lime, raspberry, those kind of flavors if you haven't been able to tell. This one's lactose free, easy to digest. It says it has 15 grams of protein, which is quite a bit, so that's awesome. It has some carbs. So it does have chicory root in its ingredient list, and this is pretty common in yogurt. I haven't really seen it in the other ones, but it is safe, but it can cause more gas and bloating if you eat quite a bit of this, so just be careful of that. It is made of 2% milk fat, which is good. Fat is good, healthy fats. So this has, the complete is for, there's 20 amino acids, 9 are essential. The essential you can only get from food, and this has all of them, so that's a great source. The essential amino acids can't be made from your body, so you have to get them from different kinds of foods. All of the essential amino acids do different things in your body to help you function properly, so that's a good option if you aren't getting enough essential amino acids from like protein, meat, dairy. So yeah, this is a good option. And this one also was $1.29, so a good option. I don't know if they repackaged it or if this is a different kind or new or whatever, but it tastes really well, and it's a really good option if you don't get your protein. So, well, that is it. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope it helps you the next time you're walking down the grocery aisle looking at all the different kinds of yogurts. I hope you know at least how to find a healthier one for your taste preferences, maybe your diet if you're dairy free. Thanks for watching my video, and be sure to subscribe and comment, and I have a lot more videos coming. Thanks.